So if you
Yes,
take,
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, when it comes to email marketing system, okay, the Gmail will not give you allow us to send more than 500 emails. Okay, so later on, what we did, our company, we migrated towards the Mailchimp. Okay, so in Mailchimp, what happens? You can send up to in per month you can send up to 12,000 emails. Okay, but not more than that. Along with that one, it gives an allow us to check the report also. Okay, who and all. Are opened your mail. Okay, what is the bouncing rate of the mail? Okay, so all those reports we can check it again later on. We came to know that it is also a paid version. If you, let us say I want to send more than 2 lakh emails per day. Okay, sorry, more than lakhs of emails. Okay, for my email campaign. So it is going to charge us heavily. They are charging around $60 per month. Understood? So later on, okay, we realized why to invest $60 per month. Okay, so let's later on what we did, we started searching for more email campaign tools. Okay, so we came to know about the Sendy also. Sendy, but if when it comes to Sendy, okay, it is also going to charge $60 per month. Understood? So that's the reason we don't wanted to invest more on the email campaign. Understood? So that was there are many email senders, and there are many email the servers are available, but they are not free of cost. But later on we came to know the one more the mail server called Mautic. Okay, so Mautic is an open source email sender server. Okay, so Mautic is an open source email. One, hold on, let me open this. Hope you can see the screen. Okay, it's an open email sender server. Okay, but the problem here is to send this one, we need the sender also. This is a Mautic is a server. Understood? So we can use the server to send the email. But the problem here is we need to integrate this Mautic with the other service providers. Suppose let us say okay, other service provider. Let us say you have registered with GoDaddy. So that means I have to integrate this one Mautic server with the GoDaddy. Then only I will be able to send unlimited the emails. Understood? So later on, even in future also, maybe you are going to experience this. That's the reason I thought of sharing this one. Okay, next we'll go for the better solution which is provided by Amazon. Okay, so whenever let's say you are planning to purchase any hosting or domain name and hosting. Okay, and before choosing any domain and hosting, make sure that those domain name and hosting service provider will offer you this Mautic server option. Understood? They should provide this one Mautic service options. This is going to be the second server which are used to send the bulk emails. Understood? So now next, already I have some domains. Okay, so to check whether they provide this email service options or not, what you have to do is, okay, just go to the control panels of your domain name service providers. Okay, hold on, let me hover over to my control panel. Okay, so next is, after entering into control panel, let me log in again. This is my control
Screen
panel.
has been paused.
One second, hold on. Now can you see the screen, interns?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Now this is my control panel.
Yes, sir.
So to check that Mautic option is available in your control panel or not, what you have to do is go to the control panel of your domain. I have some few domains here. Okay, 3 services, 2 domains. I have purchased some other domain service provider also. Later on, I realized that these domain service providers are not offering this Mautic okay, service options. To send the bulk email, what you have to do is go to your service control panel. Okay, hold on, let this get load. Okay, so you'll get this control panel. Okay, so this is the main control panel of my one domain. Okay, so where I can manage all the website related work or any email campaign. What you have to do here is go to SoftwareClose. Okay, so you will get an option called SoftwareClose here. Okay, SoftwareClose installer. So here you click on any one the service provider. Let's say like I'll click on this one, PrestaShop. or Joomla also you can try. Anyone you can click here. Now next, hope you can see this. Next, what you have to do is, see, you can, on the left corner side, you'll get an option here. Plenty of options are available. Just enter Mautic. Okay, Mautic. Enter Mautic. Okay, and you can see if that service providers are providing that Mautic second server bulk to send the bulk email addresses, then we have the option using our websites. Okay, we can set bulk emails to our customer. Understood? But unfortunately, as far as this service provider is concerned, okay, they are not offering us the Mautic. Okay, opens to integrate Mautic server to send the bulk email servers. Suppose you take the leading service, the domain service providers such as GoDaddy. GoDaddy will offer the Mautic to integrate Mautic second server options. In the same way, Hostingers are there. Okay, HostGators are there. Okay, those people are providing this the option. But the good news for us is when you have the AWS account. Okay, so the AWS account will allow us to, let me close this. AWS, the account will allow us to send, okay, 50,000 emails per day. Just imagine 50,000 emails per day means in month how many emails we can send, right? Interns, hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 50,000 emails we can send every day. That is nothing but we can reach up to 50,000 customers. Okay, so using this Amazon Web Service, and it's free of cost also till 1 year. So after later on, after 1 year, they will charge you around $2 per day, or $2 for 50,000 emails. Suppose if you are sending 50,000 emails, they'll charge you 2,000. That is after 1 year, not when you have a free tier, okay, the account. Understood? So in today's session, we will try to discuss how to set up that. Okay, how to set up that environment. Okay, and how to reach our the customers. Okay, how to sell the products, this is going to be very important. Okay, maybe you want to reach in future, you want to reach maximum customer. So Amazon Web Services also provide that options. Okay, let's try to configure that later on. Even we can configure this one using we can integrate these services using Lambda function to send the notification, the messages for our valuable the customers. Understood? Now the most important here, before heading towards those services are called SES. Hope you can see the PPT now. Interns?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So those services are called SES. SES stands for Simple Email Service. Okay, and it will allow us to configure our email addresses. Doesn't matter whether it is your official email address or your the simple, let's say, Gmail address or Yahoo email address. It will verify. So after verifying that email address, we need to configure the server for that email address. Okay, so after configuring using the other service called Pinpoint, we can send the bulk emails. Understood? So that is there. So next, before heading towards this, okay, the most important here is for us to collect the emails. No, interns, we need the emails. Let's say, okay, I have around 3,500 customers email. I'll show you that. Hold on a second. Hold on. I hope you can see my screen. Hold on a second. Company records. Let me, where is it? Okay, chimp first list of data. Okay, hold on, interns. Hope you can see now, right, interns? Can you see the Excel sheet? Interns? Yeah, you can see the Excel sheet. I have around, right now I have filtered till 2000. Okay, because I was doing email bank marketing using Chimp, like MailChimp. MailChimp will allow us to the upload only 2000 customers data, not more than that. Okay, so these are the email addresses, and these are the valid email addresses what I have. Understood? So later on, even you can plan, you can collect, you can scrap the data. and after scrapping the data, those email addresses you can use for your businesses. Understood? So what I will do, let me try to create one simple the CSV file from this. Okay, let me go to the dashboard, or else hold on, let me go to the dashboard. Hold on. Hope you can see my dashboard now. Hold on. Yeah, right now I'm in dashboard. So what I will do, I'll simply I'll create one CSV file here. Um, Sample CSV dot CSV. So let me sample I will take, then later on I will convert it into CSV. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just copy and paste all the email addresses. Okay, I'll copy and paste all the email addresses of this. Okay, hold on, let me copy all the email addresses, or else I'll copy few of the email addresses. Fine. So let's say 100 email addresses. You can count, or else let's say, let me take all the 2000. No, I'll take only 500. You can, there is no limitation here. So you can have how many email addresses you want here. Okay, but 50,000 is huge amount. Okay, I'll just copy and paste it on my the sample. Okay, so all the email addresses I have like uploaded now. Now let me try to convert this simple sample the Excel sheet to my CSV file. Okay, so go to the file. Next, after going file, hope you can see the Excel sheet now. Okay, so next is save as. Click on save as, go to desktop. You know this procedure very well. Okay, next I'll try to convert that Excel file into CSV file. Okay, so sample, go to delimited value, let's say comma delimited value sample. Okay, so sample CSV I will write just to avoid the confusion. Okay, so now my the email, I mean the list of the email addresses in on my desktop. Hope you can see interns. 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 Hello.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you my all the what I have done after collecting all the email addresses, I have stored in the CSV file now. So this is a CSV file. Now you may be having the question, sir, we don't have email addresses. Then how we can do the campaign? No. Yes or no? Let's say imagine you want to forward your resume. Okay, so obviously you will be searching for a job now. Understood? You want to forward your resume for the bulk companies. Let's say you want to forward for let's say thousands yeah, IT company. Okay, 2000 IT company. In that case, what happened? Collecting the email addresses of the HR is very tedious task. Understood? But don't worry for that. We have the tools. Okay, so automatically it will try to collect all the email addresses of your what the HR. So I'll demonstrate that one. Okay, so what you have to do is, okay, to collect the email addresses, you can play with the Google. Okay, so using the special symbols, I'll show you that. Okay, there is one tool called Shanes, SENES. If you want, you can take this one, Shane tools. Okay, and it is an Chrome extension. Okay, so you can see here. Hope you can see my screen. Intern.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you can go just to type Shane Tools Chrome extension. It is just an extension of your Chrome, Google Chrome. Hit on this. It will take you to the exact location from where we can download that the tool. It's free of course, nothing to worry about that. Okay, so here search for the scrapping email addresses. Okay, so this is the link actually. Okay, or else the same link here. Okay, click on this, searching, sharing, scrapping Shane's blog. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so this will take you to the, okay, take you to this screen. Understood? Where we can download our the Google Chrome extension for scrapping the email. So here what you need to do is, there is an option here. Okay, our software. Click on our software. Okay, so here there is an option here, searching and email tools. Click on searching email tools. Click on searching email tools now. So once you are enter into that page, okay, so there is a tool here. You can click on this button. So the moment when you click on this button, what happened, like how we are installing our application program, in the same way Shane tools also will get installed. Understood? Same way the Shane tools also will get installed, and that icon you can see here on the bar. Okay, so this is Chrome bar. Can you see my Chrome bar? Intense? Intense? Hello? Intense, please be reflexive. Intense? Can you
Yes,
see
sir.
my, yeah, can you see my the here the Chrome bar here? Gmail
Yes,
is
sir.
there, WhatsApp is there, email is there, Aldar Academic is there. In the same way, see the moment after installing that one, there is an option called Shane Tools. Okay, Shane Tools. So it will directly be stored on the this one with the Chrome bar here. So here what you need to do is just click on this. Okay, just to test here you will get all the options from where I can scrap the data. Understood? So it is one of the powerful tool for scrappers, those who are want to collect the data, so they can use it this one. Now my job is to collect what? The email. I'm going to scrap the emails. Let's say I want to scrap the emails of HR of all different IT companies. Okay, so we can play with the Google now. So what I will do, let us say I want to scrap the email addresses of all the HR who is having the account in LinkedIn. Hope you are cleared. Okay, those who are in LinkedIn, I want to have the email addresses of those HR. So what I will do, I can play with that. Okay, so just to write here human resource. Okay, human resource or HR also you can write. HR, give the space, then give the link from where you want to scrap the data. LinkedIn, I will give LinkedIn. Okay, so LinkedIn is an official professional website. Okay, professional website for those for working bodies. Okay, so HR LinkedIn. Next, what I will do, maybe they will write a maybe you might have seen in the official address. Okay, official website, contact us. Okay, connect to us. Okay, so same thing what I do, contact us. Okay, so contact us. So it is going to search, okay, for the word called keyword called contact us, and whatever the email address are present, okay, in that will be displayed over here. So next, HR LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a source, HR is my the keyword here. So I'm going to search for all the email addresses of the HR now. Now next, contact us. Next, you use a plus symbol here. Understood? Plus symbol, double quote. Okay, at the rate, I want to scrap all the Gmail okay email addresses who which ends with gmail.com. Understood? Hope you are cleared. Interns, any doubt here? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Plus is a special symbol here. Okay, in double quote you write at the rate gmail.com, then enter it. Then enter it. Okay, so now you can see. Okay, so if you crudely analyze here, you can see here. Okay, connect with LinkedIn talent solution specialist. Okay, so somewhere you will find what? The Gmail account of this person. Understood? So this is the talent solution. Similarly, if you go to rest of all the links, you can see here Gmail addresses. Okay, of the all the people who are in HR business and whose profiles are in the LinkedIn. So next what we need to do is, so you have to stretch this page. Okay, so by default what happens, the Google will allow us to display only 25 pages, but we can extend this one to 100 pages. Understood? So this is the all the data, okay, which of the 100 pages. Now next, what you need to do is, once you are in this page, go to Shane Tools. Okay, so after entering into, after clicking on Shane Tools, just okay, enter scrap emails. Scrap emails. Hold on, it is extracting now, and I have found how many emails here? Interns, interns, interns. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
How many emails are there?
One.
How many are there?
Two.
Only two are there, right? So similarly, what happens if your keywords are good, if you are very strong keywords you are using, let's say I'll use LinkedIn, contact us. LinkedIn, contact us. Let's say I will remove this plus symbol. Next, okay, I'm going to use only at the rate gmail.com. Let's say again you enter it. Okay, so we are going to get, see here. Subra, what is Subharwal? Okay, Ajay, 1996. Okay, so let what I will do. I'll go to Shane Tools. Okay, after going to Shane Tools, okay, hit on scrap emails. So now you can see how many emails are there. Interns, there are plenty of emails, no? Hello.
Sir, so many.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so many emails are there. So that searching, scrapping is there, right? Scrapping depends upon how you are giving the values for this. Okay, so how you are providing the values. IT jobs, let's say IT jobs I will do here. I will type IT jobs. Okay, IT jobs. Okay, IT fresher jobs. Okay, but make sure that it always your the Gmail which ends the email which ends, no, it always should be in the double quote here. Okay, so let me enter again. Let me enter again. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, now again you can see it has changed now page. Again I'll go to Shane Tools. Again you scrap the email addresses. Now that means we are going to get all the email addresses which is related to the IT job. Now we can market our resume. Understood? So we can market your resume, but the problem here is in regular marketing, what happens, we will be sending one emails. Understood? That is, this is going to it is going to kill our lot of time. Understood? So we can make in the bulk. Understood? But if you take in Gmail, so separately we can't send. We can't send the bulk the emails separately one by one. Understood? So either I have to keep in CC or we have to use BCC. Understood? So that is one more problem we have. But in the Pinpoint, we have the solution for such type of a problem which is provided by Amazon Web Services. And you can observe here. Okay, I have all the Gmail email addresses which is ending with @gmail.com. In the same way, what you can do is, let's say I don't want, after scrapping all the email which end with the Gmail account, what I will do, let's say I want to scrap the data which ends with yahoo.com. Understood? So let's say enter it. Again you go to Shane's Tools. Okay, so after going to Shane's Tools, again scrap emails. Okay, so again scrap emails. Now you copy, and now you can see here all the emails are ending with yahoo.com here. Understood? This is how we are scrapping the data, but we need to take care of the bouncing rate of these email addresses. Understood? The bouncing rate. If you have more bouncing rate, so maybe the email sender will block your the account for few days. Okay, so that we need to keep in mind. Okay. That depends upon your like approach, how you are scrapping the data, and what keywords you are giving. So based upon the keywords, we will get the valid email addresses. Now, so after scrapping the data using the Shane tool, next what you have to do is, so you copy those the email addresses in Excel sheet. So after copying in Excel sheet, let's say you have around 1000, 2000, 3000 email addresses. So after copying in the Excel sheet, then you convert it into .csv file. Understood? So after converting into .csv file, next we can upload all those the Gmail addresses in our Amazon Web Services. Now let's hover over towards our the AWS the account now. Hope you can see the screen. Interns, can you see the screens?
Sir.
Yeah. Now right now I am in AWS account now. Hold on. Right now I am in AWS account. Now the first and foremost is to verify your the account or the email addresses. Okay, from which email address you want to send your the data. Understood? So let's say okay. So first what you need to do is go to, you can check here under services. Under services, there is an option called customer engagement. Can you see this, interns? Interns?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is an option called customer engagement. Under customer engagement, there are three options called Amazon Connect, Pinpoint, and Simple Email Services. Okay, so I will try to cover the Simple Email Services and Pinpoint. Amazon Connect is nothing but for the calling purposes. I think you might have seen in the offices. Okay, they will have the intercom, no? Right? They will have the intercom in offices. Okay, so office you dial 1, 2, Understood? Same services also we can provide using Amazon Connect. Understood? So it's very easy. Let's we try to finish this two today. Okay, so what we need to do is, okay, so Pinpoint is we are using for to send the email, and simple email services we are using to configure the email addresses. There is no the limitations here. How many email addresses you want to configure, you configure it. Okay, so first enter on, click on simple email services. Click on simple email services. Hold on. Now I want to click on simple email services. Hold on. It's taking time. Let me refresh again. Hold on. Yeah. Can you see the dashboard? Interns? Hello?
Sir, yes.
Yeah, you can see this dashboard. No, now here, see, so the moment after clicking on simple email services, we need to verify your the email account. To verify the email account, what you have to do is there are two options here. Can you see here? Identity management. Under identity management, there are two options. One is called domains. Another is called email addresses. Domains is, let us say you have one company domain. Let's say I have the company domain, let's say xer.xez.in. So this is my company domain. So suppose, let us say I want to send the email address, the email using my company domain. Let's say info@xer.xez.in. So in that case, okay, such type of email addresses we can configure using this option, domain option. We'll come to this one. Okay, first we'll try to learn, okay, how to configure the simple email addresses. Now what I will do, I want to configure my the Gmail account. So to do that one, what I will do, I'll click on email addresses. Click on email addresses. Okay, click on email addresses. Now you can see here, hold on, hold on. Hold on, let this get open. Okay. This will open. Okay, now you can see here, okay, the moment after clicking on email addresses, okay, so already I have verified my one Gmail account, right? Can you see, interns, what is the Gmail account here? Interns.
Sir,
Yeah, xer.xez.in@gmail.com. So this is already verified. Okay, and you can see this email address is verified, okay, by verification status. Okay, similarly, let's try to verify one more account. To verify the one more account, what you have to do is go to verify new email address. It's very simple. Okay, go to verify a new email address. Let me try to give my personal email address, tanzim.agra@gmail.com. Okay, gmail.com. I'll give this. Okay, so after this, just verify this one, verify this email address. So the moment when you click the verify email addresses, it will send the verification link to your personal account. Okay, let me close this. Okay, so after closing that one, see, you can see here pending verification status of verification status is pending here. So what you need to do is go to your personal account. Okay, so let me hover over to my personal account now. Hold on. This is taking time. Hold on. Let me refresh again. Let me refresh. Hold on, participants. So you need to go to your personal account. Okay, so verification process is very simple. Like how we follow the same process, like how we are following for the verification of the rest of the other the email addresses. It's not opening. Hold on. It should open. Okay, now you can see here. Okay, interns, can you see? Interns.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so the first email address, okay, what you are seeing here, that is the verification email address what I got from the Amazon Web Services. Okay, let me hover over to that email address. Let me click on that email address. Hold on. Okay, so this is the link, you know, this is the link where what you have to click here. Okay, just click on this link. So the moment when you hit on this link, your Gmail address will get verified. Okay, so congratulations, it's showing like congratulations, your Gmail address got verified now. Same thing we need to do it for our the official domain addresses also, but there is a concept over DKIM. Okay, so in DKIM, whatever the key we get from the DKIM, okay, that we need to upload in our the control panel. Okay, so that we will see later. Let me finish this first. Okay, so I'll go to my SES service. Now you can see, let's just refresh this. Just to refresh this. Hold on. Yeah, now it is getting refreshed. Can you see, interns? Now my personal email account, okay, personal Gmail address, let's say tanzim.agra, is also verified now. Okay, hope you are clear. This is how we are verifying your the email addresses. Okay, so next is hope you are clear with this. Anyone is having doubt here, interns? Interns, Anuraga, Anaga, Karthik, any doubt? Mahima? No doubt, right? Mahima, you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so it's the process is very simple here. Okay, so next is after verification. Now we need to check the statistics of our email addresses. Statistics of our email addresses, how much amount of email we can send. Okay, so to do that, what we have to do is under next option there is an option called sending statistics or email sending options. So here go to click on sending statistics. Now here you can see, okay, this is this production SES option is available for me as far as my account is concerned, but the problem here is I haven't the registered the official the domain here. I'm just using my simple Gmail account, okay, to send the email addresses. Now regarding about the sending limit, hope everyone please focus here, this is very important stage. Okay, so regarding about the sending quota, can you see how many emails I can send here? Interns? Hello?
50,000.
50,000 emails per
24 hours.
per 24 hours. 50,000 emails I can send per 24 hours. If you compare this one with the Gmail gives only 500 emails. Understood? So I can use this 50,000 emails, okay, per 24 hours to do my campaign. Understood? 50,000 is more than sufficient for me for a small scale company. And the most important maximum sending rate, so it will send in 1 second, it is going to send 40 emails. Understood? By using different servers. Okay, so in the servers also we need to take care of it, because we can't use only one server, let us say SMTP server, okay, to send all the 50,000 emails. Understood? We have to redirect the emails. Understood? So because it is against the policy of the Gmail account. Understood? Or you take Yahoo account. Understood? All the companies will have their policies, so based upon the policies we have to design the email campaign. But the problem here is, see, now you can see 50,000, right? But when you are registering your account, okay, to send the email, in the beginning you will get only 200 the emails per 24 hours. Hope you are cleared. How many emails, interns? Hello? Sending limit will be only 200 200 emails per 24 hours. Now you want to increase that email. Suppose if I want to, let's say you want to increase the quota of your email address right from 200 emails to 50,000 email. What you have to do is you have to write one letter or sending request to increase your sending limit. So what you need to do here is just click on request increase sending limit. Okay, I hope you can see this. Okay, click on request increase sending limit. So what, okay, so you have to fill the form here and you have to give the reason, okay, why you want to increase the sending limit. Okay, so politely you just write, okay, the politely you write, I want to increase for the email campaign, etc. Okay, so kindly increase the limit of my sending email from 200 to 50,000. Okay, so after 24 hours, 24 maximum, they will take 40 hours to increase your limit right from 200 message to, okay, the 50,000 message. Now what you need to do here is, already I have done that one. Okay, so here there is an option in terms, just to focus this, there is an option here, service limit increase. Okay, so select that option and the sending limit. Okay, so here obviously we are using the service called SCS. Okay, so already by default you can select SCS sending limit. Okay, there are other options also, if you want you can. Okay, so next is uh, uh, this you keep as default. There is no keep the default. Understood? Now here they will provide the options here. Okay, so whether you want marketing subscriptions, system notification, transactional, okay, so you can choose any one here based upon the requirement of the company. You can choose, or else you can click on other also. Next, there is an optional one. You can give the information of your website also. Okay, so you can share the website email addresses. But what I suggest, if you want to increase your quota for the general email address, let's say gmail.com, so no need of giving the URL. So if you want to register your email sending system with the ACS through your the domain, then it is better to give the link of the website here. So next is, okay, so these are optional, either you can fill, or if you want you fill it, or else you can leave as it is. Most important here is, okay, region. Okay, so the region, from which region you want to send the email addresses. So obviously I have selected my region is what, Asia Pacific. I want to send all my email addresses through Asia Pacific. Next, there is an option here called a case the description. Here you need to write, okay, why you want to increase the quota right from 200 to 50,000 emails. Understood? So after that you just hit on submit, wait for 24, maximum 48 hours, then you can see that the quota will get increased right from 200 to your 50,000. Hope you are cleared with this. Okay, interns, any doubt? Interns?
No, sir.
No, it's very simple. Nothing is there. Very simple. Okay. So next is okay, you can see after 48 hours, you can see 50,000 email addresses. So this is how we are increasing the quota, okay, of our email addresses. 50,000 email addresses is more than sufficient. Now next is the matrix. Okay, so far I haven't used my email addresses for my email marketing because I'm using some other services called MailChimp, okay, for the email marketing campaign. Okay, so right today we'll practice one. We will try to send some email through this. Okay, so next is, let's say this is about the statistics, the graph you will get. Okay, the graph of bouncing rate, deliveries, how many number of emails are delivered, how many number of emails are rejected, how many number of emails are bounced, which is very important here. Make sure that, okay, the bouncing rate should be as less as possible compared to your delivery. Understood? So if the bouncing rate is more, then maybe SES will block your the email address. Okay, so that is there. So you need to take utmost care. Okay, so while sending the emails here. Next, we have other options also. Reputed dashboard you want, we'll discuss about this one in pinpoint. Now SMTP settings, if you want, let's say you have already purchased, let's say imagine you have already purchased some other the sending email service provider. Suppose let us say you are registered with GoDaddy. Understood? And you want to send your email addresses using the GoDaddy. So what we can do here is, so the moment when you click on this SMTP credential, it will give you some access key. Okay, and that access key you can share with the GoDaddy. So name server, under name server, you will be having the option of CNAME, ANAME. There we can put the credentials. Understood? So for the time being, I will not touch this. Okay, so we'll have the simple sending email system here. Later on, we'll go. We will try to discuss how to configure your DKM and SMTP settings for the other service providers. Okay, so far we covered email addresses and sending statistics. So once the let's say once after the verification of your email address and after increasing the quota of email address, now we need to send, no? Yes or no? Remember, this SES will give the platform to send the email addresses, okay, or your information to through the emails, okay, but it will not send your emails. Hope you are clear. It will not send your email. It gives a server to send the emails. Understood? So next, to send the emails, what we need to do is, again we have to use the other service of AWS, Amazon Web Services, okay, called Pinpoint. Let me open the Pinpoint in other dashboard. Hold on. Hold on, it is opening now. Go to the other service called Pinpoint. Hold on, here option is, what was that option last time? Like container, not container. AR, VR, application integration, machine learning, budget. Yeah, the customer engagement, right? Interns.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Under customer engagement, we had simple email services. Now next, to send the emails, we will be using Pinpoint. Click on Pinpoint.